Good morning everyone. Welcome to the class. Today we are going to start lesson number 4, the throne of judgment. Now, before we start the lesson, there's a short story given. It is of a woodcutter. Once while he was cutting the wood, his axe fell into the river. He was so sad that he sat down beside the river and started crying. Now, what happened? A water fairy came out of the river and gave him a golden axe. But the woodcutter said, "No, this is not my axe." Again, she bought a silver axe, but again the woodcutter said that it was not his. The third time, she bought his axe, and the woodcutter accepted that this is my axe. Because the woodcutter was wise and he did not lie, the water fairy gave him all the three axes. Now, same way, the throne of judgment is also a story based upon a king named King Vikramaditya, who was a very wise king. Now, let's see what happens in this story. Many years ago, the city of Ujjain was one of the most well-known cities in India. It was the capital city of King Vikramaditya, who ruled his kingdom wisely. Now, where this story is taking place? In Ujjain. It was the capital of King Vikramaditya, who was a very brave and wise king. He was known for his skill in judging people perfectly. He never made a mistake in judgment or punished the wrong person. Now, he was very much known for his judgments. He used to always make correct judgment. He never punished someone who is wrong. After he died, there were many kings who ruled over Ujjain. However, his palace and other buildings slowly became ruins. Now, what happened? After he died, many kings came and ruled the city. But slowly his palace and the other buildings, they started falling down. Shepherds often took their sheep and goats to graze there, but no one remembered or knew anything about King Vikramaditya. Now, what happened? Shepherds, they used to take their sheep and goat to graze there, but they did not knew anything about King Vikramaditya. One day, a shepherd boy was sitting on a mound in a field. Two of his friends were fighting with each other. Now, what happened? One day, a shepherd boy was sitting on a stone-like structure. While his two friends were fighting, he called out to them, "Don't fight. Tell me what your quarrel is about, and I will help you to settle it." What he says? "Don't fight. Come and tell me what your problem is, and I will help you to solve it." The two boys stopped fighting and went to him. He listened to their complaint and solved their problems. Both boys were happy with the solution. Now, what happens? They stop fighting, they go to him, they tell their problem, and the shepherd boy gave them a solution. They both were very happy with that. From that day on, the boys always went to him for help. The shepherd boy sat on the same mound and never made a mistake. Soon, people from other villages and towns got to know about the wise shepherd boy. They started bringing their problems to him and went away satisfied. Now, what happened? Soon, these boys, whenever they had problem, they came to the shepherd boy and asked for solution. And he was never wrong. He always gave them a correct solution. Soon, this talk or rumor was all around, and people from other towns and cities also started coming here telling their problem, and the boy used to give them a perfect solution. They were always satisfied and happy with the solution. After some time, King Bhoj heard about the boy. He told his courtiers, "The shepherd boy sits on the mound and solves problem. I think King Vikramaditya's throne must be buried under that mound. That is why the boy does not make any mistake. Now what happens? Soon King Bhoj comes to know about this incident taking place. So what he says to his men, that maybe the King Vikramaditya's throne is under that mound. That's why the boy never gives wrong judgment. The next day, King Bhoj sent his men to dig up the mound. They dug the ground and discovered the treasure, the beautiful marble throne. 32 stone angels with their wings spread out carried the throne on their shoulder. Now, how is the throne? It is a big marble throne. 32 angels with their wings open carried that throne on their shoulder. The workmen dug it up carefully and carried it to the king's palace. Now what happened? The workmen carefully took out the throne and took it to the king's palace. King Bhoj was happy and excited. What a beautiful throne! I shall sit on it, pass judgment and never make a mistake, he thought happily. Now what King Bhoj thought? That I will sit on this throne and make judgments and I will never be wrong. He was very happy. King Bhoj fasted and prayed for 3 days. On the 4th day, he was ready to sit on the throne. What he did? He fasted and prayed to God for 3 days, and on the 4th day, he was ready to sit on the throne. When he touched it, one of the stone angels came alive and said, "O king, stop. Do you think you are worthy to sit on King Vikramaditya's throne of judgment? Have you never wanted to rule over other kingdoms?" So what happened? As he touched the throne, one stone angel came out of it, and what she said, "Do you think you are worthy of sitting? Means, do you think you deserve to sit here? Have you never wanted to rule over other kingdom?" Means, did you think even once that you will not rule any other kingdom? King Bhoj thought for a while and answered sadly, "No, I am not worthy." Means he knew that always he had a feeling that he wanted to rule all the other kingdoms. Means he is not worthy. Fast and pray for another 3 days. Then said the angel and flew away. What she said? Fast and pray for another 3 days. 90 days passed like this until only one angel was left. Now what happens? Fasting for every 3 days, the king used to fast. An angel used to come out of the throne. She used to ask him question. The king was not able to answer it, and again he has to fast for another 3 days. Like this, 90 days passed. Now only one angel was left. The king thought this angel would allow him to sit on the throne, but the angel asked him. Now what happened? King thought only one angel is left. At least she will allow him to sit on the throne. But what the angel asks him? "O king, is your heart pure like the heart of the shepherd boy who sat on the mound? Only if it is, will you be worthy to sit on the throne?" Now what she asks? She asks that, "Is your heart pure like the heart of the shepherd boy?" The shepherd boy was not greedy. He did not knew that the throne is of King Vikramaditya. He did not wanted that throne. He used to just sit on the throne so that he can give correct judgments to people. But this was not the same case with King Bhoj. He wanted that throne. He had that desire that I want, so that he can make correct judgments and never make a mistake. The king thought for some time and answered truthfully, "No, it is not." So the king answered truthfully. The angel heard the king's reply and flew away, carrying the marble throne on his head. So what happened? The angel heard king's reply and flew away, carrying the throne on his head. So the moral of the story is, you should be always wise. You should not have feeling of obtaining something or hurting someone or taking away something from someone. When your heart is pure, you will get what you deserve. Right, everyone? If you have any doubts in this lesson, you can ask me. Bye. Take care.